Hello, hello. Welcome. It's the weekend. It's time for Star Citizen. Let's load up. See what we can get up to. And have some fun. I've got a bit of a cold. I apologize for the sniffling. No, I did that. I guess I didn't do that. But we can actually have a look. Maybe do some missions for the event. I did finish it, but there are still some once in a while missions. Just have to have a look where it is. Milestone missions. I couldn't think of the word. This is a milestone mission. No idea what to bring though. I had some bad luck with the Corsair earlier. So, of course I'm going to bring the Corsair because it has plenty of guns. There we go.
Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
I see the guy is thirsty. So let's do something about that. Okay, let's have a look if the Corsair will be a little bit better this time than last time. I had some pip issues. Maybe I was the issue, I don't know. But it didn't work the way I wanted it to. Okay. Let's get going. I don't know, I'm a bit cold, sniffly. I hope I'm not coming down with something. Get up. And deploy the wings. That was a pretty good event, just with all the grouping. I don't think you actually need the 2 months that it'll run, because I think I finished it in 3 days, something like that. It took me 3 days because I did it solo for part of it, but I think if you put in some effort, you could probably do it in 1 day, especially with a large enough group. Let me just double check volumes, etc., because yeah, that seems to be okay. Maybe the voice is now a little bit high. Let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. That should be fine now. Hey! Go to Glacium Ring. And we have our first enemies. Let's turn the gimbals on. See. Okay. I'm pretty sure I had someone walk closer to me. Jeez, it's a lot of them. Let's see if we can complicate things a bit for them. Because I'm being shredded. It looks like that helped. Somewhat. Is that it? They'll crash? Okay. I don't mind that. I didn't realize it would be that easy to get them off me. Let's look at that cargo then. Oh, that's not big. It's a Titan. The hardest part is to get properly aligned so that I don't have to juggle too many crates. There we go. The ending's off. So look. I am wearing a helmet, right? Yeah. Ramp. Access. Right onto my head. And what do we have? What's in here? A couple of cryopods. Okay. Alright then. Delivered to Stanton. Alright. There. Right next to your buddy. There. Okay. It's still closing, so that's also good. I don't see fire, that's also nice. Okay, engines on. Go to Stanton. Zoom out. Stanton Gateway. So we are at an angle, so quite likely we should be able to. Oh, I hate that when that happens. We should be able to make that in one go. No, it's on the left. Okay, come on. There we go. Have a look if chat has anything useful. Doesn't seem like it. We do have a major torque imbalance. I'll fix that when we arrive. Can we see something on the outside? Yeah, that looks pretty okay. Probably one of those little thrusters that got shot up. Need to find the gate. There it is. Just opened it. Considering how fast we're going, I don't mind. There we go. That direction, just to make sure. The pirates. Okay. And whilst we are in quantum, I'm gonna brew a coffee. Okay, coffee is done. Let's see, how far are we now? 55. Goes a bit further. Okay, chat is useless as always. Well, not always, but quite a lot of the time. So let's focus on the flight. Okay, we'll go a little closer to MIC L1, or Microtech L1, and then veer off to Port Tressler. I think when the marker reaches that curve, we'll turn towards Dressler. So that would be about now. We drop out of quantum. We're going to set the destination. Oh, that actually works for this one. That's nice. Set the destination to Port Tressler. I don't want to go to OM1, to be honest. We'll see how that goes. guessing Tressler's behind the pilot. Here's poor Tressler. See if they have a hangar for us. Yep, there they do. On the side there. You're down. Turn off the cruise control. It wouldn't be the first time I crashed because of it. Hey, you're really giving me time. It's already closing. Great. And opening again. These guys don't know what they want. Okay. Let's repair. Another one that's buggy. There we go. Engine's off. Okay, repair's been done. That's good. it. Mission complete. It's already gone. Any notification or anything? Nope, that was it. Probably some points. Let's have a look for a different one. That's also a missions. Let's take that one as well. We have to go down to Microtech. Land at New Babbage.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
This is one of my favorite places, New Babbage. Love the snow. Although right now I'm just feeling very cold. No idea why someone would lock me in an armistice, but oh well. Turn the VTOL on, just in case. And there we are, in the middle of a snowstorm. Okay, air request was, oh, it's up top. I was already wondering where I had to go. I have to go there. Hey, hey. How you doing? I'll app you in a second. I saw your message, but I don't want to discuss that on stream where everyone can hear what the details are. But as for your question, the answer is very easy. I don't know. I don't have it.
Hello again. It looks like you still have space waiting now. Just bring your bag in. We can take care of the rest.
Nope, I don't. I'm sorry.
Hello again.
If you want to discuss it, I'll be, I can call you later otherwise. But I don't have it.
Feel free to go ahead and bring in your bag. Hello again. Hello again. It looks like you still have space waiting. Just bring your bag. Just bring your bag. Take care of the rest. We can take care of the rest. Hello again. You already have space assigned to you. Yes, there it is. Feel free to go ahead and bring in your bag. Hello again. It looks like
Busy. Increasing hours again, so as of next week I'll be working 7 hours a day. So I was somewhat tired, to be honest. But we're getting there.
great.
How's your week?
Your vehicle should be all set. You are all clear to leave. Great. Your
I
vehicle
heard
should
you
be
were
all
getting a
set.
dog, right?
You are all clear to leave.
Okay. Where do I bring the mold? Let's have a look.
You're
Got
all
the
set to go.
samples. I'm guessing in the elevator. Let's put them in the safe way.
Nicely done. We can take care of your vehicle from here. You're all set to go. proud home of my
A lot of junk here
where
still.
creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Okay. That's not what I wanted to do.
Thank you for visiting New Baggage.
Now we go to a
Proud
freight
home of
elevator.
where creative innovation meets innovative creativity. Here we go. Got a spot all for you.
I wonder how that works, because I think a medium is large enough for this ship. And now they gave me a large. I
Here we
don't
go.
know
Got a spot all for you.
how that's done. Okay, so we go here. And first I need to send that thing down.
Thank you for visiting New Baggage, the proud home of microtech, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
And I need mission items. Oh, apparently this is not mission items. Let's see.
Thank you for visiting New Baggage, the proud home
There
of
we go.
microtech, where
Splits.
creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Splits. Yeah. Put 5 in there. And put 5 down. 5 mold samples. Confirm. That should be that mission complete. Yep. Yeah. I'm back. Well, that was wonderful. The whole thing cut out. Is my sound still working? Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that's working. Yeah, the whole internet went down, and I'm trying to log back in now. And that was fun. Not. Okay. Loading back into the PU. I hate it when that happens. And it took long enough to come back up again. Alright. Well, I'm back. Just a shame because I guess this is stream number 2 now. Anyway, back to Star Citizen. In the meantime, whilst I load in, I grab the coffee and I'm ready to go again. See where we are. If I'm still in the hangar or that I got moved. Still in the hangar. Alright. Let's have a look again. Anyway, apologies, my stream went down, and well, actually my internet went down completely, and I had to wait for it to be back. It's back now, which is a shame because there were actually some people watching, and they're gone now. So thank you, KPN. So what have we got else that we can do? There should be another milestone mission. See if I can find that. still here? Thank you. Treatment. Courier. Ship in distress. There sure is enough to do. Resource raiders. No, I don't have the dual mission, unfortunately. And I'll take the ship back to Levski instead. I'll join the two vids or VODs into one. Just see what it looks like, the end of the first one. On. Just take off. Let's get out of here. Just have to wait until the hangar doors open. Which they don't seem to be doing yet. And number, God knows how many? Number one. Okay, there's one person ahead of me. After that, the doors will open, and we should be able to lift off and get out of here. At least the quality is excellent now. Oh, it's just so typical, isn't it? With Murphy, etc. Chat I don't need. I can set the route in the meantime. Essentially what we want to do. First of all, let's rotate that there. So we want to go here, but we don't want to go in a straight line. So we'll head there. What's closest? This is probably the closest. We'll head to the crossroads first. Ah, it's open. Gear up. Unfold the wings.
Thank you for visiting you baggage. The proud co-operating. The creative innovation is integrating.
Up. Turn the Q drive on. Put that there. And empty. This looks like it. Okay. And we're out of there. Okay. Okie dokie. Well, I can't complain, I guess. In a month and a half of streaming, this is the first time that I really lost the connection. So, I'll just put that under the oh well. Now we should head to the next gateway in the Stanton system. There. And it's another 4 minutes. I generally try not to fly direct point to point, just to be safe. So I'm thinking for tomorrow morning, it'll be the Sunday morning stream, what I'll run. It might be mining, I'm not sure yet. Maybe a Sunday morning mining stream sounds good. Unless I feel like climbing some more mountains, because I did like that, whatchamacallit, Cairn. Wasn't really a success viewer-wise, but it is a fun game, and I might try that again. But we'll see that tomorrow morning when I get up and see what I feel like. Look at the outside. Still like this ship. It's pretty. It's got a killer range. So in case you were wondering, the mushrooms that I handed in earlier, you can collect those in Lesky. That's the Molina mold. And they grow in one of the corridors off the central market. Maybe salvaging tomorrow morning might be fun too, instead. Maybe I'll do salvaging. Maybe we can snag a C2. Let's have a look at salvaging. I think there's salvaging missions plenty here. Yeah, salvage. But I want to see if there's any in in Levski or near Levski already in Nix. always nice when you immediately see the jump point. Okay, this time it's not open, so we have to open it. Okay, there it is. We got through. That's good. Let's head a little bit towards Pyro. Okay. Of course, the big rock is where Levski is, and the flat bit on top, or at least what is on top now, is where all the hangars should be. There's another ship. There doesn't seem to be anything. And we just entered the server. That was that little bump that you saw. So I guess Levski has its own server. Slow down.
All set.
Oh, there we are. Turn the cruise control off. Gear down. Thank you. It's, ATC and Levski is friendly. Hey. And we're back home.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Also so nice when that terminal
Your
becomes
vehicle, please visit us again.
unresponsive.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Ship being stored. And I need a small bio, so I'll be right back. Don't go.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Check the capacity 180 on the S-card. Okay. Let's have a look. Maybe a hauling mission or something for 180. Oh, there's an interstellar. Do we have something small? Yeah, that's a bit much. That's a bit. Where does it go? From, let's see, from Virginia. That's a bit of a detour, isn't it? Why not? Gives us work.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Annapolis. I thought they used to be these large hangars. Normally, I have a smaller hangar due to the ship size, but since I bought one of those Teachers reclaimers, I got the extra large now. Here should be fine. Further. Leave that there. Get the cargo. one. Next one. It's two. And three. That's cargo for here loaded. I'll take the Atlas with. Start this thing up.
All systems on.
You're up. The VTOL off. Sun, so gate is somewhere on that side. Let's get some distance first. Just left the server. Why are you sitting so crooked? That's weird. I'm looking at the avatar, but he's just sitting kind of strange when I'm sitting straight. Maybe it's because this is not aimed at me completely, but that may be better. Just have the gateway. Let's see if it's enough of an offset. So this is the paint from the event. Blue and gray, I guess. It looks pretty nice. One of the rewards you get for completing the missions. Asgard is actually quite a nice ship. Very large, spacious cargo hold. I like it. Where is... There it is. In the end, everything has to go to New Babbage, where I landed earlier. But first, we have to do a pickup on Arc or near ArcCorp. Look at the Asgard for a little bit longer. Take a screenshot. There we go. As Lucy would say, okie dokie. Where do I have to go? By Genie? I think by Genie, right? Yeah, by Genie for three things. Pick those up. and then head to New Babbage. You can see the quantum fuel on this ship is a lot lower than on the Corsair. The Corsair had 5 million and this one has 1.6 million, something like that. Still decent range, but not too extreme. Tank will be pretty much dry by the time we're at Arcor. That avatar looks so surprised all the time. I don't know why. I'm really looking straight at the camera, but the moment I turn my head a little bit, like this, is it... Yeah, see, it turns way further than me. It's like I turn my head like maybe 10 degrees and the avatar goes like 45. Close. And it's also close with fuel. I think we'll be touching down with maybe 1-2% fuel. Fuel, that is, not hydrogen. Be a lot, that's for sure. I'd say less than 5%, for sure. curious what will be left. Why do it feel low? No, really. I think it'll be 5. Judging with the distance we still have to go, 5. 5? Yeah, probably 5. Actually down to 4. But we did make it. Let's deliver. I need to go to pick up. It's on the other side of the planet. There it is. Does this one have that new? No, it doesn't. Okay. I'm guessing outer ring we're landing. So head straight for the outer ring. So this has its own server. The engine's off. We can get some fuel. There we go. Fuel. We will need it. Way too far to the back. say anything about damage. No clue. Let's move this thing forward. There we go. Engines off again. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that's better. Let's get the stuff from the elevator. Well, let's first get the stuff in the elevator. Time to load up. Go on top. No, it's not. Let's see. Sound probably broke. Let's see. No, sound isn't broken. It's working. My dear son thought my microphone was muted, but it's not. I was doing the Alliance missions earlier, and I had to load the whole ship by hand. It was like 70 odd SCU. It was driving me absolutely crazy. There we go. that's in. And let's leave this thing here. We're fueled up. I still don't quite understand why there's visible damage on the cargo door when the repair beam says there's nothing to repair. Oh, there. Repairable damage detected. Where? Not doing anything. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh well. Let's go fly. Take off. Okay. That's got power. Okay, start her up. Request takeoff. Around. There we go. Will we fit? Yeah, we will now. Let's get out of here. That's the quantum drive. Okay, I guess I have to set the destination myself. And for some reason, that's always an invalid target, but that isn't. So let's get going. Up. Let's see if there was any other visible damage. Yeah, that door looks pretty beat up. Which is interesting because I wasn't shot at and the ship is new. So somewhere it got confused. Or I'm just really bad at parking. That's also quite possible. Alright. During quantum, I'm getting a coffee. It's nice to have the coffee maker close by. We'll have an ad break in 30 seconds, and that's called a health break. So if you are watching, go grab yourself something to drink. Let's call it a health break. Much better. My health break is coffee. Oh. So, Microtech. I love the snow. Alright, ad breaks during Quantum is the best ad breaks. So I hope you grabbed yourself a coffee and then we can continue. Maybe I should just hit that ad break button once we're in Quantum. Just to distribute them a little bit. Because Twitch sure isn't that great at it. Okay, here's Microtech. Let's see if it's daylight at New Average or not. For some reason, I usually end up at the spaceports at night. Not on purpose. There we go. Interesting that the Q fuel still says 99%, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I've just flown from Area 18 to here. But sometimes it's quite bugged. Normally when you plan a trip, it'll tell you if you're going to make it or not, and not let you start. But with that bug, you can actually run out, which is terrific. You'll be stranded in the middle of nowhere. There's the spaceport and the city off to the right. Let me bank a little bit. There we go. That's New Babbage. One of my favorite places in the verse. Request landing. We have one? Yep, there we do. Yeah, now we do get a medium. It's so hit and miss with that. Sometimes I get a large. Or a ship that isn't large. It is open. Look on the outside. We're in. Okay. Forward. There we go. Press down. Not gonna say excellent. Yeah, that's better. Let's get some fuel. And I'm really curious if I can repair stuff. No service. And fuel also. No. It really doesn't make any sense. Really does not make sense. But this game sometimes does not make sense. Is there a door thing here? Yeah, there's a door thing there. Let's get into that thing. Excellent. Okay. Let's get the junk out. This is still, in my opinion, one of the best additions to the game. Yeah, I'm sure not everyone agrees, but of course it can be better. There we go. And the last single. There. But if you have to do this by hand, it's nice to be able to do it like this. Hey there, lopsided. It's treating me okay. It's been a lot worse, to be honest. Did all the alliance missions, so I get to show off the skins and the toys. The only shame, I think, is that with the sharing that they have implemented with the events, that it's actually quite easy to very quickly finish these events. This is running for 2 months, and I think most people that do them will be done like in 2 days, 3 days. I hear you, man. Hope you're feeling better. I was out for a while too with health issues, so I know how it feels. Let's have a look. Can we do another one? Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Celebrate. Let me see. Priority. Do we have something small that I can do with this ship? Let's collect. I don't want to do collect. I'll do transport or not. Collect. All. That's too much. Favorite ship. Ooh, that's a tough one. I do like the Asgard that I've got now, but if you ask me for favorite, right, I think that either the Corsair or the Clipper. And why the Clipper? Because of the medical bed. I really think that's terrific. Let's see, do I have anything from here that's like a normal amount? That one fit. That one fit. Well, on the Corsair, I wanted one the moment I saw it. I never, it wasn't even in production yet back then, and I saw the picture. It was just so nice. Yeah. This is August Dunlow. I just want something from here. Is there nothing here? Riker. Oh man, come on. Nah, let's do that one. Track it. Yeah, the Clipper was like, especially with the, what's that thing called? Like, it's got like a 3D printer in it. Yeah, you can just live off it. It's nice. I always get suckered into it that I think it's going to be like 1 or 2 crates, larger ones, and it's not. But I do like it that they added some new models for the SCU crates. Go further? That's it, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Let's grab this thing anyway. Yeah, you know, it used to be that everything was exactly the same, and now when you salvage too, the containers look worn and dirty, and like with this treatment stuff, they actually look like they could be from a hospital or something. But this thing, the Atlas, I think is really one of the best additions, especially if you need to move stuff. Mind you, it doesn't work great with every ship. You do need some space, because otherwise it'll bounce to everything, like here now too. It doesn't want to. There we go. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it used to be that if you got on it, it would just launch you through the hangar and cause an early retirement. But it doesn't do that anymore. Sure, mate. I am going to check if I can get fuel now. Nope. Apparently I don't need it. I should have enough to get to L3. I hope. We'll see. Here, calculating 0. It takes nothing to get there. Yeah, right. That's really weird. Anyway, we have takeoff clearance. And the doors are open. Gear up. And let's get out of here. I think I accidentally turned off my shields. There we go. I have my shields off. It should be on now. Yeah, they're coming up. Alright, let's see if I can make a route now. Still 0. Quantum is really weird. Let me see. That's all. Oh god, it's really far away. Can I go there? Let's go there first. I've got fuel at Thundering Express, just to be sure, because I could see it happen that I don't have enough and it'll just strand me somewhere. Okay, that was the wrong button. Let's see. Why don't I see my destination? L4. I'll go to L4 first. I'll get fuel there. Okay, so my guy needs a drink as well. We'll do that at her L4, because I still don't dare getting up during Quantum, thinking that I'll be hurled from the ship, because that's happened so many times in the past. Now the fuel is going down. Very odd. But I didn't realize the L3 station is on the opposite side of the star. Oh well. The old man's game. Well, by the time it will be live, I think we'll all be old men. Because I've seen my son grow up during development. Or at least one of my sons. All three of them are older now. No, but it's crazy. It's crazy how long stuff can take to develop. But I do think that the last year and a half, 2 years, they've made really good progress. But that probably means that I can play this during my retirement, which is still in another 10 years. Oh, absolutely. This is what I was dreaming about as a kid. Like a game where you could just hop from vehicle to vehicle, and, you know, I love the fact that it's mostly seamless. Yeah, especially with Nix being added, probably somewhat ahead of schedule, and compared to what people thought, because they thought it would take years, and it actually didn't. So I'm kind of thinking like, okay, I think Castra is next. When will we get Castra? Of course, we don't have any planets for Nix yet, but that'll come. Alright, I need the outside spots to park to fuel. I think they're down here somewhere. We're getting another preview Monday or Tuesday in Evo. They'll be interesting, because they will be testing the new inventory system that they've been working on. There should be outside spots as well. I just don't see them. I'm just missing it. I'm probably just blind as a bat. Where is it? They tend to be on those arms. Tend to be. And not now. Yeah, I think that the inventory system is probably like needed for the crafting. At least that's what I'm assuming. That's a docking arm. I'm just going to see if I can make the destination. You and me both, bud. I can make it to the destination. I'm just going to fly on. There we go. Gear up. Well, you have one eye. I have one good eye. The right one does see some, but not that great. You do have a sense of humor, though, with that username. Yeah, it's very true. I had a stroke last year, and sometimes I'm still a bit unstable, and it's just the way it is. So I feel you. You have to be able to laugh at yourself, because otherwise there's nothing left. Untreated autoimmune disease. Oh man, that doesn't sound nice. It does change your outlook on life, though, because you know there were certain things that I was like, oh, I want to do this one day, I want to do that one day, and now I just thought, you know what? If I want to do it and I'm able to do it, I'm just gonna do it because you know you don't know how long you've got left. So I got the car I really wanted, and I wanted to start streaming, so I did that as well. Just do the stuff you like. Okay, we are going to make it on one tank, so that's good. Yeah, that's rough, man. I'm not sure if streaming would be the way to pay the bills, because if I look at, well, I've only been doing this for a month, but it doesn't make much. So you like a blacksmith, or what? You can't get out to the forge? Oh, that is cool. I always watch Forged in Fire. You know, they make all these knives and then they get abused, and I love that show. Well, that is cool. Very cool. But then you probably do know that show, Forged in Fire. Next thing you're gonna say, I'm one of the judges. Alright, destination is in sight. And I see I forgot to get the drink. We're nearly there anyway. Yeah, no worries, man. Where do we go? Where are we sent? Right there. And touchdown. first do something about the drinking situation. Feel free to put the helmet back on. Where the hell? Where's it gone? Oh, I'm holding it under my arm. Alright, then it's that one. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, I think this will be the last mission for me for tonight, and thank you for watching. Just let me one thing, I'll be back tomorrow morning with the morning stream, but since that is, let's call it, in my time zone, let me, that's not what I want. Hey, thank you for the follow, love. Just about to say, let me paste my schedule in here, but it's not doing what I want it to do because I'm online. So, anyway, the schedule is available in your own time zone. I'll be back tomorrow morning and probably Star Citizen again. And hope to see you again soon. Take care, be safe, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and see you next time. Bye.